Hi, you guys. It's Dana. Just wanted to come on and give you guys an update on what's going on and how I'm doing. It's about 2:30 in the morning right now. Can't sleep. You can hear my dog coughing in the background. It's about 2:30 in the morning. Got woken up because I have an open wound right now. I had surgery last week to remove the tumor in my right breast, and they also made an incision underneath my armpit because they wanted to biopsy my lymph nodes and make sure that there was no cancer in there. And just something kind of went wrong, and there was a complication with that incision underneath my armpit. Oh my gosh, my dogs are just, good grief. They've been quiet all night until I turned the camera on. So anyway, I developed a big blood clot underneath my arm where they had biopsied my lymph nodes, and I had to go to the doctor on Monday, so just a couple days ago, and they're trying to drain that blood clot out, and so there's kind of an open wound there right now, and oh my gosh, we're changing bandages and stuff just several times a day with that. And I woke up after going to sleep for about an hour early this morning to my bed and everything being soaked with blood because I was just bleeding everywhere from that wound. And so I thought, well, since I'm wide awake now, I thought I'd give you guys an update on how I'm doing. So, where to start? Well, sorry, my hand is holding my phone and I'm kind of shaking a little bit. I had surgery last Thursday to remove the tumor and biopsy the lymph nodes underneath my right arm. They took out a very big portion. They took the tumor out along with a big portion of tissue around it. And the surgery was successful. My surgeons felt really good about it, that they got all of it. And so when I went into her office, I called Monday about the lump that had kind of shown up underneath my armpit. And she told me to get into the office right away. And when I went in, they had already received the pathology report on the tumor from the surgery last Thursday, and it just was not good news. The pathology, I guess, when they take a tumor out, it's considered to have 6 sides, and then they test the outermost layer of each of those sides to see if there are cancer cells present. And out of the 6 sides of the portion that they removed, 5 of them still showed cancer cells present. So even though my surgeon felt that she had gotten it all, it was just worse than they had anticipated, and had spread farther than what they had anticipated. So what she did, this was Monday, this morning, well, it's Thursday right now because it's 2:30 in the morning, but Wednesday afternoon, yesterday afternoon, when I went in for my follow-up appointment to see how the wound was doing, and what she had wanted to do was, there is a thing in Arizona called a tumor board, and it's a board of specialists that deal with cancer, breast cancer tumors. And hang on just one second. My puppy is licking all over. Stop, and he's being really loud. Boss, stop it. This is my baby. Hi, sweetie. He's the one you always hear me yelling at in my videos. anyway, she wanted to present my case to the tumor board, which is a board of specialists that deal with breast cancer. And because she felt like that with this particular type of cancer that I have, which I don't think I've ever told you guys, it was called an invasive lobular carcinoma. And with this particular kind of cancer, the survival rate she felt would be the same whether they took my breast or saved my breast. And so she wanted to present my case because it was not behaving, the tumor and the cancer was not behaving typically like textbook. So she presented my case to the tumor board Wednesday morning before my appointment Wednesday afternoon to get their input on really how they felt would be the best course of action. So super grateful for that, because I just thought when I left Monday, how am I supposed to decide what's best? You know, if she's saying my survival rate's going to be the same whether I lose my breast or keep my breast, how am I supposed to make a decision like that? I'm not a doctor. You know, I was very upset. And, you know, she tried to talk me through reasons why to save my breast and to not save my breast. And, you know, because she was trying to tell me that the choice would be mine. And so she was talking to me about pros and cons of each. And I just could not wrap my head around making that decision. And I obviously want to do what is best and what is safest for me and what is going to give me the most longevity. I just could not wrap my mind around making that decision. And so I said, let's just wait. I can't, because she was just like, we need to get you back in surgery. And we need to do it quick. And so she's like, do you have a feeling either way? And I'm like, well, no. And so I made the decision to just wait and see what the tumor board doctors, the specialists, had to say, and that I would do whatever they felt was best. And so I went back in today, yesterday, and she checked my wound that's open, and she told me that everybody on the tumor board 100% agreed with each other that to completely take my right breast would be the way to go. And they had already scheduled me for surgery before I even got to the office, so that'll be tomorrow. So tomorrow I go back into surgery where they will do a mastectomy of my right breast. So I'm a little overwhelmed, and I'm feeling very, not really distraught, but I just don't even know how to describe it, just because I haven't healed from last week's surgery, and now I'm looking at going in for even a more radical procedure in 24 hours. And so it's kind of been a whirlwind of a week. And after, don't know how long after the surgery, but she said because of it had latched onto my muscle and invaded the muscle on my chest wall, that I would probably need 4 to 6 months of chemotherapy as well as radiation after that. So next year is gonna suck pretty much. And but I think the way I'm feeling right now is it's just very surreal, and it almost feels like I know it's happening and all this is happening, but it doesn't feel like it's happening to me. It's kind of a strange feeling, because it's like things that I've heard about other people going through and have even known people that have gone through this. But the fact that it's happening to me and it's happening so quickly, it's just surreal. I don't really know how to explain it. I am blessed though. I have my daughter got back from Utah. She moved back from Utah so that she could be here while I deal with all of this and to help with anything that needs to be helped with. And my church family is absolutely amazing. And you guys are amazing. I've received so many messages and emails, and I just, I don't know that there's ever been a period of my life and the trials that I've been through, which have been many. I don't think that there's ever been a time in my life that I have felt more loved and more prayed for and just so cared about. And I just, the only way I can describe it is it's just, I'm in awe of how loved I feel, not only by you guys, my church family, my immediate family, my extended family, my friends, but I feel God's love over me and his care over me. And I know that I am in his hands and that my doctors are in his hands. And I'm hoping to be able to, over the next few months, as I go through treatments and things like that, and can come on sporadically and maybe do some crafting, I don't know, but tell y'all how I'm doing, to share some of the experiences that have already happened, that God has just made his presence so known throughout this process that it has left me sometimes just floored. Like I can't even believe it. So I pray that I have time and energy to share some of those things with you as time goes on. And but for now, I will sign off. And again, any of those who are praying people, if you're not praying people, positive thoughts for me tomorrow morning as I go through yet another surgery. And this time, hopefully, then clear all that yucky cancer out. And I miss y'all. I really, really, really miss y'all. And I pray that everything is well with you and your families, that you're safe, that you're healthy, and that you are enduring the pandemic and all that goes along with it. But most of all, that you are safe and your loved ones are safe and healthy. God bless each and every one of you. And I will talk to you as soon as I can. God bless. Bye-bye.